everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a requested video on the use of this palette. This palette was shown fleetingly in my Valentine's 2 look. I think it was the MAC Pigments that I was using. And I was asked by Chocky Kaz, her real name is Karen, how I would put colours together from this palette. Now this is an absolute great palette. I can't quite remember how much it was, but it was, I want to say about £3. I got it off eBay. The colours are absolutely amazing. You know, for the price. Payoff. This green is gorgeous here. I was sort of just having a mooch through eBay, and I just put up makeup or makeup palettes just to see what's different. I didn't want branded palettes. I wanted to find something that was different. And I saw this one and I thought, you know, for that price it's not going to be very much, you know, I didn't think it was going to be worth buying, but I thought, well, pardon me, just had a drink. For the price, I thought I'd give it a risk. And it's one of my favourite palettes. So I'll show you, well, to start, no, I'll show you what I've done and we'll get on with the look, and then I'll show you some of the other colour combinations that you can do, you can use with the palette. So, and I will learn to speak and get my words out correctly at the end of this video, hopefully. So, this is what I've done. It's just a pretty sort of gold and coppery, was it coppery? No, it's not copper, is it? Sort of a basic brown colour. And the colour I've used are these two here. Just use those two. Oh, and I've used a little bit of this white on the inner corner to brighten up the corner. So we'll get started. I'm going to use this eye base, and it's from Essence, and it's Eye Heart Stage. Silly name. I've been using this for a few weeks now, and I'm really liking it. You need the tiniest little bit though, and I mean the tiniest bit. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Really small amount, like that, because it's such a dark shade, and that has covered the whole of my eyelid, like that. There you go. And you don't need any more than that. Right. I'm just clean wet wipe to wipe my fingers on. Right. And then I'm going to use the Revlon Custom Eyes palette in, oh, got itchy nose, Naturally Glamorous. That's at the top there. I think this was sent to me by a friend in the US. I'm not actually sure if we have these in the UK, but I'm just using this like creamy beigey colour. I mean, there's lots of colours out there like that. And what I'm going to do is just powder down the eyeshadow base, just like that. And then I am going to use Maybelline's Colour Tattoo Leather Effect, and it's Creamy Beige. I think I got this off eBay, and it looks like that. And I'm just going to put that on the eyelid up to the crease. Just turn you a little bit. Just over the whole of the eyelid there, just up to the crease, like that. A piece of dry skin, that's gone now. These are really nice, just worn on their own. I'll show you what I do when I wear them on their own. I just do what I've done up to there, then I will use my eyeshadow in Milk Chocolate from Natural Collection, and I'll just put this into the crease. And then this is all I'll do, and I'll wear it like this with some eyeliner and mascara. You can put, actually these two tone in quite well together. And if you wanted a bit of a different colour in your crease, you could go, you know, for a lighter colour or a darker colour. So I just put that in there like that, and then I would blend it out and add a little bit more of the highlight colour, and just wear it like that, and they really last, and they're really, really pretty. Alright, now I'm going to find the right brush that I was using for the lightest colour. I think it was this one. Yeah. I'm just going to pick up the gold, this gold one, and pop this on the eyelid from the inner corner. I'll zoom you in a tiny, round way, tiny little bit more. There you go. This is such a pretty gold. Blend that up to the crease. With using that base underneath, if you just put it onto the back of my hand, just onto straight skin, you do get a good colour, like that. But just putting it on top of this base really brings the colour out, like that. And then with a different brush, it's the same sort of brush, but a different one, so it's clean. Well, I used it on the other eye. I'm going to use this colour here on. I'm going to put that on the rest of my eyelid. And then with an Emily 22 or 222, don't know how many twos I said there, with the 222 brush, and it looks like that. then I'm going to, I got stuck there, forgot what I was going to do. Even though my brush was on my eyelid, I'm just going to blend this edge through. Like this. These are really pretty colours together, these. Like that. I'm just going to pop a little bit more of the milk chocolate through the crease, just a tiny bit. Just pop a little bit more through that side as well. Like that, just blend that with my finger a little bit. And then just clearing up my mess. And then I'm going back to the Revlon palette. Can't get it undone. I was trying to open it the wrong end because it opens long ways. It's strange. I was trying to open it the other way. I'll take that colour that I used in the first place when I put it over the eyeshadow base, that's it. Like that. And then I'm going to take just a small little detail brush, and I'm going to take some of this sort of, it's a creamy white shade, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner and bring it underneath the eye a little bit. And just blend that onto the the inner corner of the eyelid. And I'm going to take a little tiny bit and pop it at the highest point of the eyebrow. That just gives you a little bit of an instant eyebrow lift, just a little bit. Sorry, I'll block you out. Right, and then where's my eye? There it is. I'm going to use a brown liner, and this is MAC Dip Down. You could use black if you wanted, but I think brown is a lot more softer when you get to my age. In some looks, I do use black because there's, brown. I can't use brown for every look that I do, because obviously brown doesn't always go with every look that I'm doing. So I'm not going to flick it out. I'm just going to go to the edge of my eye, and then I'm going to bring it in and I'm bringing it in to the very corner like that. I usually stop about there, but I thought with this look I'm going to just bring it in a little bit more. I had done it on this side, but I added some more eyeshadow when it had covered it up. Like that. And then I'm going to use Essence Lash Base before I put my mascara on. I think I'm needing some more of this. Not getting so much onto my lashes now. I'm going to have to replace it. I'm really liking this. I'd had different lash bases before and I'd not liked them. And I'd sort of given them away to friends or just thrown them away. But I saw Chocky Kaz using this. She recommended it. And I went out and bought it, and I've been using it every time I do my makeup. And I'm really, really liking it. And then I'm going to use a Wet n Wild Mega, what's it called? Mega Length Waterproof Mascara in black. Sorry, I disappeared outside. So I'm just going to go down the way on my lashes just to cover this white up. There, it's got that. And there's a little experiment on this eye, and I put another layer of the white lash base over the top, just a little bit, of the mascara. And then went back in with the Wet n Wild mascara and went over that again. Like that. And then went in with the No. 7 Extravagant Volume Mascara in black, and then went over that again. I don't think I will do this again because it's made them rather clumpy. Thought I'd give it a try, see what would happen. No, I won't do it again. You've got to try these things and see what happens. Alright. Okay, I'll zoom you out a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, I didn't use a primer on my face today. I'm trying out the Rimmel Match Perfection in 100. I think it's ivory. I got a little tester pot. Just my husband's going out, I think. Are you going out? Yeah. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I was lucky enough to be given that by a friend who works in a Superdrug. She gave me a little tester to try out. So far, I'm quite liking it. I think this is only the second time I've worn it, so I'll give it a few more. Well, I'll give it a week or so and see if I really like it, and I might go back and buy buy the full size. I used LA Girl Pro Concealer underneath my eyes. I powdered down with Physicians Formula. Can't remember what these are called, but they're the different coloured pale bowls. I think it's a correction powder. It looks really nice. I really like it. I used Beauty UK Ultimate Contour Palette, and I used the colour in the middle. So I contoured cheeks, my nose, my forehead, underneath my lip, and just under here a little bit. Right, the blusher I am using, I've got it on one cheek, and I think I overdid it a little bit. And it is the cream blush from George. And it's number 4, Pomegranate. And I used a small stippling brush from ELF. This is a great brush for putting this on. And what I did was stuck my brush into the palette, dabbed it on the back of my hand, really dabbed it off on the back of my hand, and then applied it to my cheeks, or to my cheek, and then worked it in. I have used too much again. And then what I did then was got my powder brush and my powder pearls, dipped it in, tapped it off, and went over my skin with my powder brush, and that just tones it down and helps to blend it in a little bit more. But you have to be very, very careful with the amount of these blushes that you use. They are extremely pigmented, as you can see. It's a lovely, lovely blush though. Really, really like it. This was part of my Christmas present that was popped into my Christmas box from Karen, Chocky Kaz. Where I'm living, I've been to quite a few of my Asdas in the area, and I haven't come across any of them that are actually stocking the George makeup, and I'd love to be able to get some more, but I say I can't find any. I'm gonna wonder if I can look online and see if I can buy them online. But they are gorgeous, gorgeous blushes. And I think I've just powdered this side down a little bit too much, so I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more. And you can go back in and add over the top of powder, because these are cream blushes, but they dry down to a powder. I mean, blend this out on my hand, and then that is dry. It's now dry. I mean, if you blend out, I mean, that's covered the whole of the back of my hands with blush. If you use the right amount, you can really see how pretty they are. Really see. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that now. And now I'm going to underneath my eye, I'm going to use what was left on the bottom, no, what was left on my brush from using the liner on the top lashes. That wasn't right, was it? I didn't line my lashes. I lined on the top of my eyelid. So I'm just going to use that. I'm just connecting up with the top lid. just like this. Just connect and run it along the bottom. Like that. And then I'm going to get a small pencil brush, if I can find it. Just a very, very small pencil brush. And this is, it just says a smoky eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pick up the gold and just gently run that over here a little bit, just to blend it out just a tiny bit. Like that. And then again on the other side. And then I'm going into the brown I used on the outer corner, and then just blend that round and through. And then I'm going to take a small shader brush that I used on the inner corner and use that creamy white colour, and then make sure that it is blended up to the gold, which it is actually. It's like that. If you wanted, you could tight line with brown. If you put your gel liner in, your tight line, you know, tight line and then do the lower waterline, it really stays and it just doesn't go anywhere. But I'm not going to do that because my eyes are still a little bit sensitive. And you could also put mascara on the bottom lashes, but I'm going to leave mine because I don't want them. I want it to be a more softer, wearable look for the day. So I mean, if you're going out at night, you could really vamp it up with the liner and the lashes on the bottom. So that is that done. Now for lipstick. Now you could, because I'm I'm wearing a dark burgundy and black cardigan, you could wear a lipstick that sort of matches in. This is the Rimmel, what are they called? Provoca lips, and this one is in, what colour is it in? There is a colour on here somewhere. Sorry about this. Oh, 550 Playing with Fire. Somewhere on there. There it is. So you could wear a colour like that. This is an NYX. I mean, it's a more brighter pink. And the colour of this is Prague. Let me give you swatches on the back of my hand of these. Give you an idea of what they look like. Better than what they are in the tube, doesn't it? So that's the Provoca Lips Playing with Fire, and that's the NYX Prague. You could go a lighter weight, altogether a lighter weight lipstick type of gloss. This is a MAC Plus, what? No, it isn't. It's Plus. It's Plush Glass. I always get that wrong. And the colour is Bountiful. And this is much more of a clearer lip gloss. You can build the colour up, and you can get a more of a deeper pink shade, but it's still quite a light application to your lips. But I'm going to go with a lipstick. Let me just wipe this off so I don't get it everywhere. And wipe the Provoca lips off before it dries and I can't move it. I'm going to wear what are these? A Luster lipstick, and it is from, what are these? Oh, it's Rimmel London, sorry. And the colour is Sweetheart Tulips 215. And that's the colour. And I'm going to use an Essence lip liner with that called Wish Me a Rose. And that's that one. I'm just going to tip the camera down so you can see better. So I'm going. Oh, I have at the beginning of this tutorial or look, what you want to call it, applied Lipsil to my lips, and that has dried in now, so there's nothing there left. And I'm going to outline with this shade and then fill in. It's not a match by any means, but it looks okay with it. And then I'm going to add the lipstick over the top of that. I'm going to blot that off a little bit. And I'll bring you back up. I mean, you could also wear a nude with this if you didn't want to wear a colour. Let me zoom you out a little bit, so there you go. Move my hair out of the way. And that's one look with it. Let me pop my glasses on. And I'm just going to give you some swatches on the back, well, on my wrist, I think, because it shows up better if I do it, yeah, if I do it that way. Yeah. I get a brush. Actually, looking at this palette, I was looking at it earlier, and obviously I went across with the colours. So you can go across, you can do a look with that line, these go together on this line, and this is a black, this goes together on this line, and upwards go as well. So all the colours are quite blendable together, really. Let me just... I'm just going to go with the middle line. Just try and get you some swatches. They swatch better with using a brush than doing them with your fingers. Right, that is the middle colour selection, so that's going across that way. So those colours blend together. I mean, you could knock out the middle colour and use this and that one. You could, and vice versa, you could forget that colour and use those two. Those go together. And then you have, I'm trying to find some brushes. And then there's a lovely purple here. And it goes really nicely. Goes really nicely with this green. So that's the purple there and the green. And then there's a copper here. Goes nicely with both of these. I mean, I think the copper goes better with the green than it does with the purple. Bearing in mind these swatches here are quite heavy swatches, so you can see them. But just have a play around. If you would like me to do some more looks so you can actually get a better idea, I can do this from this palette if you would like. I mean, this purple and the white look lovely. You don't have, I mean, in this look I have used, you know, apart from the milk chocolate colour, I have used all the colour, well, not all the colours, the three colours here from this palette, but you don't have to use all the colours from the palette. I mean, just pick one colour and put it with a neutral. Use a base like this, and either light up the inner corner with the white colour or the gold, or even the copper would work, or do the outer corner with a colour of your choice. It's a really easy palette to use. I mean, you can make the colours as strong or as sort of muted as you'd want. They blend out really nice. You don't have to have them sort of bang in your face. But I hope you can get some looks from this, Karen, and if you do need any more looks for me to do for you, let me know and I will do them. Quite enjoy doing these videos when you request me to do a look from a certain palette, or try and find certain colours in my collection. So if any of you have any ideas that you'd like me to do, please let me know, and I'll do them for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. So bye for now, and I'll see you again soon.